let me get into some of the tracks on this shit. Track 1 is called After the Rain. It's just a little intro to the album. I believe the significance of that intro is only to lead into track 2, which is the title track, Gutter Rainbows. Because on the intro, you know, you hear Jean Grey and other people. Who else is doing the vocals on there? Let me read that. 88 Keys, yeah. They're both talking about basically taking over. You know, I remember Jean Grey saying something about taking over Google and calling it Giggle and shit. And then another voice, which I believe is 88 Keys, is talking about buying a set of rims with another set of rims on them. And it leads into the next track, Gutter Rainbows, which I love. I love the beat. You get that uplifting feel, but the beat is so great that it doesn't seem like, with the combination of Talib Kweli's lyrics, it doesn't come off too preachy. You know, it's just the perfect fit. Just listen to that track. It's ill. Track 3, Solo, same thing. The one thing that I neglected to mention in the features is this track also has his idol worship partner called, her name is Reese, and I've been into Reese for years now. Her first album came out, what was it, 2001, called How I Am, I believe it is. Correct me if I'm wrong, I forget the name of it. But she mixes a lot of soul and punk rock influences in her music, and her and Talib Kweli have a group together called Idol Worship, and they just didn't credit her on the back right there for So Low. So track 4, Palookas, featuring Sean Price, fucking ill. Sean Price has been killing it lately. Check him out if you haven't heard of him. If you haven't heard of Helter Skelter, you guys just do not know hip hop. That's just a dope track of Talib Kweli spitting his shit, and then Sean Price coming in at the end and killing it as usual. Alright, track 5, Mr. International, featuring Nigel Hall. This track is basically about Talib Kweli's passion for touring and grinding, and him spitting his experiences from around the world and sharing them with y'all. So in a nutshell, that's what that track is about. Dope track. Track 6, I'm on One. Love this fucking track. One, because of the beat, produced by Crisis. Y'all know I'm a big Beastie Boys fan, as well as Talib Kweli. Well, I should say Talib Kweli is also a Beastie Boys fan, a big Beastie Boys fan. He's mentioned them a few times in different interviews. Plus, you know, he should be a Beastie Boys fan because he's from fucking Brooklyn. But basically, Crisis used a sample from the Beastie Boys song The New Style, which is off their classic album called License to Ill, and Talib Kweli is just killing it over that sample. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, it's the second part of the New Style song where it's the Beastie Boys just going ho ho over the track, and they're rhyming over each other. Fucking dope shit. Check out the video. That's actually a single to this album. Check the video out. If I find it, I'll post it down there for y'all. Check that shit out. Track 8, Ain't Waiting, featuring Out of Sight. This track, from what I gather, is just another relationship type song, but it's not fucking one of these cliche bullshit I love you type songs, which I love. I love the fact that Talib Kweli did not make it cliche, and the icing on the cake again is this dude Out of Sight. I'm begging you guys, check out Out of Sight. He, like I said before, he mixes rap with singing, a little bit of soulful melodies and shit. He's ill. Look out for that cat. That dude is gonna be big. And again, let me thank my boy Adam Hamrick, who is actually friends with Out of Sight, and he put me onto him a long time ago, but I kept sleeping on him. So that track, love it. Big up to Out of Sight and his boy 6 Cents, who produced that track. Fucking ill. Check that shit out. Let me skip forward to track 10, Friends and Family. Track is basically about that, friends and family. It's a retrospect of Talib Kweli's career up to this point. You know, it's talking about how he started rhyming with Mood, hooked up with with High Tech, hooked up with Mos Def, how he was touring with Kanye and shit. I love shit like that, where you get a little peek into MC's lives, you know, through the rhymes. So it kills all that bullshit speculation that a lot of us hip-hop fans get sucked into. Well, let me not put myself in that category, because I don't like to do that. Let me see what else I could talk about. Okay, track 13, Uh-Oh, featuring Jean Grey. Track is produced by Ono. He's a dope MC / producer from the West Coast. Check him out. He's the brother of Madlib. Love that fucking track. Love the beat. The beat is so dominating, so fucking haunting. Jean Grey, my girl Jean Grey, kills it on there. I mean, needless to say, it's fucking. I'm not even gonna go into it. That's how good it is. Jean Grey, Talib Kweli. That's it. As for Jean Grey, looking forward to her album called Cake or Death. She's been quiet for a while, and it's good to hear her on something. So, love you, Jean Grey. All in all, I really enjoyed this album. This fucking boosted Talib Kweli back up 1 billion points for me. Fucking love how Talib Kweli is a conscious MC but doesn't come off too preachy on this album. He touches all types of aspects of life on this album, like he usually does. And this has got to be one of my favorite Talib efforts since Liberation and Eardrum. And you know, this one is way better than that shit he came out with last year with High Tech, the revolutions per minute. I mean, it was okay, like I said, but this shit towers above it. My rating of this album is a 9 to 9.25. Guys, 2011, we're starting off strong. Nothing whack, nothing pissing me off yet. So, guys, pick this shit up. Look out for his next album called Prisoner of Consciousness. By the way, I have a message for Talib Kweli concerning Prisoner of Consciousness, but I'm going to save that for another video. Look for that coming soon. Talib Kweli, Gutter Rainbows, pick this shit up. Please support good fucking hip-hop, or good fucking music, period. Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate, most of all subscribe. Peace, bitches.